The former U.S. Mint director is stashing gold in this way. To find out where he keeps it, stick around. Welcome to Silver Heist. Thank you to our returning subscribers and guests. We're a channel that likes to buy physical gold and silver, and we like a coin with a good story. If you like those things, please subscribe. I've got a news story to share with you about the former U.S. Mint director. He is a gold stacker just like us, and he stashes his gold in a certain way. He has a compelling family story on why he keeps his gold stored in a certain way, and the fact that he's a former U.S. Mint director, I think, is a equally compelling story. So let's find out. This is from Yahoo Finance. Gold Insider is stashing coins in special place with prices surging. News story from June 24th, 2020. Gold insider Edmund Moy is all in on gold coins as an investment with prices for the yellow metal on a strong upswing. So let's check out his personal story, because I think that's important to understand when we go back to the story. So Edmund C. Moy, born September 12, 1957, is an American businessman and former government official. From 2006 to 2011, he served as the 38th Director of the United States Mint. He was born in Detroit, Michigan. His nationality is United States. But this is good. So born in Detroit, Michigan on September 12, 1957, Moy was raised in Wisconsin, where he worked in his parents' restaurant while growing up. He is a 1979 graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where he graduated with a triple major in economics, international relations, and political science. So from 79 to 89, he worked for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wisconsin, and he had various positions. In June 2006, President Bush nominated Moy to serve as the 38th Director of the United States Mint. He was sworn in September 2006, and he served until 2011. This is a chart that I've made from US Mint data and other records. So the black line is the price of gold as it shot up from $400 an ounce to $1,900 an ounce by 2011. And the blue and red lines are the amount of ounces that the US Mint produced. So he served from 06 to 011, so he was there. And he met the demand of the public during the gold bull market. So he has seen a gold bull market. Okay, so let's get back into this Yahoo story. Now that we know a little bit about Mr. Edmund Moy and his background at the Mint during the bull market. So he shared with Yahoo Finance how he is protecting his investment. So I keep a little bit. If you buy physical gold, you want it portable if you ever wanted to run out of your house and have that. But I also have it stored in my bank safety deposit box, and there are depositories like the one that just opened in the state of Texas that I have some gold in. So I have it diversified, just like central banks do. They don't just keep all of it in one place. They keep it in places where they can easily trade that gold for other things, said Moy, who is the former director of the United States Mint, turned chief strategist at Valorum. Moy added, "My mother escaped Hong Kong during World War II, and she had gold around her neck and wrist. And so for me, having a little bit of physical gold gives me that confidence and security that I know some people are looking for. Judging by the direction of gold prices of late, Moy may be joined soon by others in the race to buy some gold coins to diversify one's portfolio." These are some examples of gold bullion are on show at Marion Vaults in Dublin. And that looks like a safety deposit box. Fueled by the 1-2 punch of cheap money from the Federal Reserve, stoking future inflation fears, and the weakening U.S. dollar, always two drivers of gold prices, gold prices have rallied to nearly 8-year highs at close to $1,800 an ounce. Shares of gold miner Freeport-McMoRan have surged 22% in the past month, per Yahoo Finance Premium data. The Spider Gold Shares ETF has tacked on a more pedestrian 2% month to date, but it is up 16% on the year. Indeed, the move in gold has surprised many market watchers, seeing as equities have climbed back towards all-time highs despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Usually, gold is viewed as a safe haven play to rotate into when stock prices become volatile with a downward bias. I'm not a price picker, but I would say that I would not be surprised if we broke new records during this crisis over the next couple of years, Moy said. If that prediction comes true, Moy's gold coins will be worth a lot more than today. The great thing about that story is that he is the former US Mint director, and his mother fled Hong Kong immediately after World War II and the Japanese occupation that lasted at least 3 years in the mid-40s. So his mother endured a Japanese occupation and a Japanese military that, whether you were a prisoner of war or a prisoner of war in the Japanese occupied territory building the Burmese Railway, or in Japanese occupied Philippines or Hong Kong, when his mother finally endured and then got out of the country to seek out a better life, she had some gold around her neck and wrist. It's kind of hard to wear a monster box of silver around you as you get on a slow boat from Hong Kong to start a new life in America, where you build a Chinese food restaurant and your son goes on to college and becomes a US Mint director. So he knows a little bit about diversifying your holdings, diversifying where you hold your holdings, but keeping some of it nearby that you always have your hands on, and it's highly transportable and can help you build a future. So good lessons from the US Mint director who previously served during the last gold bull run. If you'd like to see the difference between this gold eagle and an American gold buffalo, please watch our featured video.